Hello everyone, my name is Brad Abbott and welcome to my new experimental series, Brad Abbott Talks Gear. Here we're going to be taking a look at instruments and music equipment that belongs to me and some of my friends, and not only giving it a review, but also going into the story of the instrument, where we found it, the shows it has seen, the albums they've recorded, and crazy incidents they have encountered along the way. So, let's go ahead and get right into it. So to kick off the series, I wanted to do the guitar that is easily the most special to me. So here we are. This is my Taylor 210 EG. For my graduation, my family, my mother and my grandparents, all chipped in some way and got me this beautiful Taylor 210E. My mom and I went to pick this out at Guitar Center. And this is the guitar that started it all for me. My first couple shows, I hadn't had this guitar yet, but this guitar came really early on when I was playing live. So pretty much all of my early formative stuff was written on this guitar. And I just played so many shows with it. This guitar has seen the old Keynote building, the original Keynote building. This guitar has seen countless venues throughout the Pittsburgh and Greensburg areas, and it's been with me all the way through. My first EP was recorded on this guitar, which we won't speak of, and then I went on to record Villa Manor's Undefined EP with this, and it also appeared in some tracks in Redefined. Then going forward, I got together with Sourloon where I didn't use any acoustic, and I started my solo project back up, and I did an EP called Memories. That was entirely recorded on this guitar. And then I did Indestructible EP, which was recorded partly on this and partly on another Taylor that I had gotten quite a while after I got this one. This guitar has the battle scars to prove that it's been around for quite a while and has seen some adventure. So on the low side of the guitar, closest to my chest, you can see that there are a significant amount of nicks, and that's just something that'll happen. There's stories behind a few of them. I'll get to that here in a second. You can see a dryness crack going right up and down the middle, and that's because I had this guitar well before I knew what proper guitar maintenance was. It has lived through that, and it gives it some character. There's a nice chip right below the pick guard. Not 100% sure how that got there, but it's there. And then there's another crack, which may be from dryness. I'm not sure. Usually dryness cracks are pretty straight, so that might actually be impact. Who knows? This guitar has been dropped. This guitar has been sent out for repairs. This guitar has seen it all. It's been banged off of mics. And you can see up at the sound hole where it's been worn away from years of getting hit by the pick. This guitar has definitely been around the block, and I love it. I wouldn't want it any other way. I actually have Taylor sharpied onto the back of it because that's what I named this guitar. How original, right? So there's a couple stories of my Taylor 210's lifetime. Going on to the specifications of the guitar. We have a solid Sitka spruce top with an ebony bridge and an ebony fretboard. The back and sides are a layered Indian rosewood with a white binding. This is an acoustic electric Taylor model, so it comes with Taylor's EST system, Expression System Transducer. The Taylor Expression System and the EST have been through a couple revisions over the years, but this is the 2011 model, so it's just a piezo pickup under the bridge, and I believe that's how most of the 200 series and below are still made. Once you get into Taylor's 300 series and above, they are made in the USA, and they are all solid wood, and they have a different electronic system in them. The neck is mahogany, and it has Taylor's own original equipment tuners. They hold tune incredibly well. I don't really have tuning stability issues, even though this guitar has seen its fair share of dryness, and I will even change between 11 and 12 gauge strings. So doesn't really ever have any issues. So now you've heard some stories and you have some knowledge of the materials and the specifications of this guitar, let's go ahead and show you what it sounds like. Here is a light riff that I play to open up some shows that I like to call Blue Skies. Now if we play a little more aggressively and maybe even give it a little bit of a country flair. And here is some finger picking. This is an original song of mine called Next to You. Alright, so it can play acoustic rhythm, but can it play lead? Here is the solo that I did for our cover of One Headlight, which you can see on YouTube. So this guitar means a lot to me, and I have so many memories with it. I will have this guitar for the rest of my life. This is my Taylor 210 EG. So thank you so very much for checking out this video. You can catch me on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Brad Abbott Music. Make sure to subscribe. And then if you really want to get into it, you can check out all of my work at my website, bradabbottmusic.com. Be sure to join the mailing list while you're there. You'll get a free download. I'll see you in the next one.